my two older sisters are born again Christian, and I'm so glad that they have that in their lives. So I don't discount it in any way. It's just not not in my day to day, I guess.
You have two born again Christian sisters?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's fascinating. And they talk to you, obviously, right?
Yeah, it's never
Or
been...
do you sort of is that sort of off the table conversation?
The thing that's off the table is politics.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I go, if I visit them, I go to their church, I hold hands with the stranger standing next to me and sing the songs on the big video prompters. I'm like...
Out of respect for them or...
Absolutely. Yeah. And listen, I want to understand it. I want to know what this huge part of their life is.
Yeah.
It's meaningful.
As Slater's gotten more religious recently, I was raised Catholic. I don't consider myself a religious person now, but I think whatever, like you were saying, the most important thing is to be a good, kind person, and whatever is getting people to being good, kind, the best version of themselves, if that's religion and faith for you, then more power to you. It's when people weaponize that for bad, but that's on them. Right. That's not on the religion. That's on that person. If you're using Jesus or religion or God for evil, that's on you. That's not, you can't blame the faith for that.
Yeah.
Unless it's a faith that's encouraging you to do that, but that's not what we're talking about,
Do your sisters align with Trump?
My sisters are conservative leaning. My sisters are conservative.
But that doesn't mean they align with Trump. Listen, my mom's entire family is a bunch of Republicans.
I know that look. Yeah, what's that?
Well, I just think that not all Republicans or not all conservatives want to be associated with Trump and vice versa,
It's murky out there.
But we understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you guys just don't talk about it.
We really don't. We love each other for who we are and try not to let politics divide us.
I mean, I think I think you'd be hard pressed to find a family in America who doesn't have some kind of, divide in them.
It's unavoidable these days, it seems.
Yeah.
Your partner through the illness
was my sister, my younger sister, Mackenzie. She and I align spiritually and politically.
That was your support system.
You have another sister.
I do. Yeah, I have three sisters. So 2 older and 1 younger.
Gotcha.
I also have a brother. Don't want him to be left out.
I didn't realize your family was that big.
I didn't realize your family was that big.
I knew you had a couple of sisters, but
it's a lovely blend. It's like what's the blendiest frozen drink that we get at the DQ or something? It's like that.
Oh, I was going alcoholic drink. I was going to say a pina colada or something. Miami Vice, maybe.
It's a pina colada family. Yes, indeed.
Slater's got a pina colada family too. Maybe more of a frap family, but
I love mocha fraps. Your diet. Did you change your diet?
I have a lovely friend, Jeannie Besser, who wrote a book about healthy eating during cancer, loaded with amazing facts about I learned about my cancer from her cookbook, and then is also loaded with great recipes. So it might be called Cooking with Cancer or Cooking for Cancer or something. And so I ate a lot from that. I ate a lot of smoothies, and I did a lot of not eating.
Like fasting?
No, my body just was so disinterested in food.
Yeah.
And you couldn't it's not that I couldn't keep things down. I just didn't want to go through eating them. It was so much effort. But famously, my sister, we had bone broth. It's a thing.
Yeah.
So I just had her heat me up some bone broth to eat one night for dinner, and she brought it to me. I was staying in her house. She has a little 3rd floor suite, and so she trucked up the 3 floors, carefully with a big bowl of hot broth for me. And I was like, no, this is terrible. Redo it, reheat it. It's not right. How do you get bone broth wrong? But everything in my mouth said that it was, and my poor sister, but she was such a trooper. And
well, I'm sure you do the same for her. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's one thing that resonated with me huge when Georgia was sick, when Slater's wife was sick, is that, the community just rallied so much. And I just think of so many people who don't have those support systems and don't have that, who have to go through, treatment by themselves. And it's just, you got to be grateful for the people you do have, right?
No, yeah, no, for sure, yeah.
And that's like the people who show up with food, the people who just send you a card.
Strangers,
oh my God,
people
the
we didn't
card.
even know would reach out. Like it was wild.
Fundraising culture, GoFundMe, meal trains, support. People would just drop by the house, and then the pandemic hit. And then I became super obsessed and paranoid, and then I was like, asking. I didn't know anyone
remember.
Yeah,
coming
she
in the house.
passed November 1st of 2020, so it was.
Oh my God.
Even the funeral
So
was
confusing.
services were tough because people, COVID was still fresh at that point.
What did you do for nerves? Did they like prescribe you Xanax, or did you use like cannabis, or did you sort of just?
Let me see if I can do it. Lorazepam.
Yeah. Generic Ativan. Love it. No, I'm just.
No
Hashtag
weed? I would've
Parker
gone with
Posey. I'm
from White Lotus.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
But
Yeah,
it was like
oh
the
my
drug
God,
of choice
that's-
for my
Yeah.
physician, and is still my go-to sleep aid. Yes.
Yeah. Benzodiazepine. They were.
All the benzos.
Yes, all the benzos. Do you have an addictive personality? Like, are you worried about getting like, or do you not give a
No,
shit?
actually,
That's great.
not really.
Great.
Not really.
Yeah.
Not for stuff like that.
Yeah.
I can get clean pretty quick.
Great.
Sugar, on the other hand, lousy.
Everybody's got their vices, right?
Okay, right. When I quit alcohol, I craved sugar, and like ice cream every night. And then I stopped, and then I went back, and now I never ever put sugar in my coffee. And now, since Marjo was drinking the brown sugar shaken espressos,
Don't blame it on me.
I used to steal sips, not of hers, but of Jackie's, and now I have one in the morning. I can't believe it.
It looks like
And you're still having ice cream at night, by the way.
That's right.
Which is fine. Listen, I mean, if I'm going to have an espresso martini, why can't you have a bowl of ice cream, right?
That's right.
I understand.
it's a tasty espresso martini.
I know.
by the way.
I should
Thank
really
you.
start bringing some for the guests. I apologize.
It looks like your new addiction is working out.
I do. I enjoy
It was
working
for
out.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it still is.
I'm ramping back up.
But I'm just being honest because that's his Slater's personality, which is many people's personality is just to ramp up and be.
Yeah.
And I've been there on this journey a million times with health and wellness and eating and working out. And when you go full bore, it's just not sustainable for long periods of time. Like you have to give yourself a down day. You have to give yourself a break, or at least most people do in my experience. It's just not sustainable to do it for a long time.
I had a friend call me out recently and said that I just jumped from one obsession to the next and I really got mad. And I was like, why am I getting mad? I'm like, is there truth there? And then I was like, oh shit, there's a little truth there.
Usually that's, listen.
But are they harmful obsessions? I mean, now that drinking's
not really. Yeah,
not on the table.
Yeah, that was an obsession for sure. Ben Affleck actually first called alcoholism an obsession. I didn't
Please don't ever compare yourself to Ben Affleck, okay? Don't compare yourself to Ben Affleck. All right? He's on a pedestal that we just can't touch, okay?
But I sort of I like all of that language, all of that not rehab, but like BetterHelp and like AA and surrendering to God. Like I love all of that talk now because I can relate to it.
Yeah,
it's strange. And like the whole thing about crisis, sort of just surrendering. Like I can't I just feel like people and the culture will inevitably sort of let you down. And I'm not saying doctors and there aren't great people in the world, but as humans, we need to aspire to something greater than humans.
I just think it's dangerous when you're solely subscribing to that, which you're not. I'm not saying you as an example, but have your faith guide you and have your faith be your strength, but also trust modern medicine as well. Do you know what I mean? I think there's a balance to these.
I'll take
things.
ibuprofen. I'll take lorazepam.
I know you will, but there's some people who are like, oh no, it's in God's hands. I'm just going to let you. You know what I mean? To a certain extent, yes, but you can also, modern medicine is amazing. You know?
Yeah. Oh. Why do your sisters say don't take medicine? They didn't say that.
No,
I'm
not at all. They're not
I'm just
those people.
saying in general.
We turned this conversation right around.
They're not anti-vaxxers.
No.
Yeah.
No. Oh boy, my poor sisters.
Yeah.
Getting a bad rap.
No. I love that you still I love that you go to their church when you see them.
It's been a long time, I should say.
Yeah. Well, you gotta meet people where they are, especially when it's your family. You know.